Hey, Giggle Space Explorers. Welcome to Teddy and Pando's Great Forest Adventure. This is a tale of friendship, courage, and a magical treasure hunt in the heart of Whispering Woods. In this story, we meet Teddy, a lovable teddy bear with a big heart, and his best friend, Pando, a wise and gentle panda who always knows just what to do. Together, they embark on a thrilling adventure, following clues and facing challenges as they search for a mysterious treasure hidden deep in the forest. Along the way, they meet new friends, solve tricky riddles, and even outwit a mischievous fox. But what they discover at the end of their journey is more valuable than gold or jewels. It's the joy of friendship, bravery, and the magic of exploring together. So gather around, little adventurers. Join Teddy, Pando, and their friends as they set off on an unforgettable journey through Whispering Woods. Who knows? You might just find a little treasure of your own in this story. Let's get into the story. If you want to join more fun adventures and never miss a giggle, hit that subscribe button now. Once upon a time, deep in the magical Whispering Woods, there lived a gentle teddy bear named Teddy and a wise panda named Pando. Teddy was fluffy and warm, with a red bow tie that his grandmother had tied for him on his very first day in the forest. Pando, with his black and white fur and gentle eyes, was known for his patience and clever thinking. One crisp morning, as the sunlight trickled through the trees, Teddy and Pando were sitting by the sparkling river. They loved watching the fish play and the water shimmer. Suddenly, Teddy spotted something unusual, a golden leaf floating on the water. "Look, Pando!" Teddy exclaimed, his little nose twitching with excitement. "That leaf looks magical." Pando picked it up carefully and noticed something even more intriguing. A tiny message was written on the leaf in glittering letters. "Find the hidden treasure at the heart of the forest." A treasure hunt! Teddy clapped his paws. He was brimming with excitement, and his eyes sparkled. "Oh, let's go, Pando! Let's find the treasure!" Pando smiled at his friend's enthusiasm. "All right, Teddy, but remember, we'll need to be smart, and it might be a long journey." They set off on their adventure, heading towards the heart of the forest. On the way, they heard rustling in the branches above them. Looking up, they saw Bella the squirrel, her tail twitching in curiosity. "Did someone say treasure?" Bella's eyes gleamed. "I know every tree and twig in this forest. Count me in." The three friends continued their journey until they came across the first clue. Bella led them to a spot she knew well, the biggest oak tree in the forest. As they stood before its towering branches, they saw a tiny scroll tied to a low branch. Teddy carefully untied it and read aloud, "Follow the singing birds to find the next clue." Just then, they heard a melody of chirping and whistling, a song that only the magical birds of Whispering Woods could sing. Bella squeaked with joy. "That's the song of the blue feather flock. Follow me." They scampered through the trees, following the beautiful music. Soon, they entered a meadow filled with colorful flowers where the blue feather flock was singing and dancing in the sunlight. The birds flitted around, and perched on a low branch, they spotted the next clue. "Cross the wobbly bridge and look for the purple flowers." The wobbly bridge was the only way to cross over Crocodile Creek, and Teddy's paws trembled. He wasn't fond of the bridge. Its old, creaky wooden planks made him nervous. But Pando, always calm and reassuring, placed a big paw on Teddy's shoulder. "Don't worry, Teddy. We'll go together. I'll be in front, and Bella will be right behind you." With Pando's calm voice and Bella's cheerful encouragement, Teddy took a deep breath and stepped onto the bridge. It swayed a bit, but with each step he grew braver. Once they reached the other side, Teddy felt so proud he let out a cheer. "We did it!" Not far from the bridge, they found a patch of beautiful purple flowers swaying in the gentle breeze. And right in the center of the flowers, hidden in the petals, was a tiny wooden box. Bella lifted it carefully, and Teddy opened it to reveal a map with one more clue. To reach the treasure, find the Great Rainbow Rock. They examined the map closely. The Great Rainbow Rock was known to be a mystical place, a huge stone that sparkled in every color of the rainbow under the sunlight. With Bella leading the way, they followed the map deeper into the forest. But before they could reach Rainbow Rock, they ran into someone else. Gary, the mischievous fox. Gary had heard whispers of the treasure and thought he'd beat them to it. "Where do you think you're going?" Gary asked with a sly grin. "We're off to find the treasure at Rainbow Rock." Teddy said, his paws clenching his map tightly. Gary chuckled. I'll only let you pass if you can solve my riddle, he declared. Bella rolled her eyes. All right, Gary, what's the riddle? Gary paced back and forth, his tail swishing as he thought. Finally, he smirked and asked, what has roots as nobody sees, is taller than trees, up, up it goes, and yet never grows? The friends exchanged looks. Teddy scratched his head, Bella's tail twitched, and Pando closed his eyes, deep in thought. After a few moments, Pando's eyes lit up. A mountain! He exclaimed confidently. Gary looked surprised, then sighed. You're right. Fine, you can pass, he grumbled, stepping aside. Triumphant, they continued their journey until they reached Rainbow Rock. As sunlight poured over it, the rock shimmered with dazzling colors. They could hardly believe their eyes. It was as magical as they'd imagined. Teddy, Bella, and Pando began searching around the base of the rock. Teddy dug with his little paws. Bella scurried around looking for hidden compartments, and Pando helped move larger rocks. At last, Bella's sharp eyes spotted something buried, a treasure chest covered with glittering stars and moons. Teddy gasped and opened the chest with trembling paws. Inside, they found not jewels or gold, but a collection of rainbow-colored candies, storybooks, art supplies, and a letter that read, To my forest friends, remember that friendship and the adventures you share are the greatest treasure of all. Keep exploring, keep learning, and always stay together. Pando and Bella smiled as Teddy looked up, his eyes wide with wonder. They understood the message well. It wasn't just about treasure, but about their adventure together, the memories they made, and the joy they found in each other's company. As they sat under the shining rainbow rock, they shared the candies, read the stories aloud, and even drew pictures of their adventure. When the sun began to set, the friends knew they'd return to the heart of the forest someday, but they'd already found the greatest treasure of all, each other. And from that day on, Teddy, Pando, and Bella were known throughout the forest as the bravest, closest friends in Whispering Woods. If you love this adventure, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join the Giggle Space family for more fun and exciting stories.